Assalamu alaikum guys, hope you guys are having an amazing time. Welcome to my channel. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share this video. And in today's video I'll be reacting to Emma Barnett's a BBC presenter, having a conversation or having a talk with Zara Mohammed.
How many female imams are there in the UK at the moment? Just because I presume we'll get to this more, but representing, of course, women, which you will do as part of this. How many do we have in Britain?
I mean, I think, again, I wouldn't have a clue on these numbers because my role is making sure that we include our affiliates, particularly women, in the work that we are doing and making sure that our structures, as well as the work we do, are truly representative. So I think that,
Sorry, you don't know, that's fine if you don't know, but do we have female imams in this country?
I mean, again, it's not, are you referring to chaplains or are you referring to women that lead the prayer? What are you referring to? And I think...
Well, you tell me. I'm genuinely intrigued to know. Of course, female priests have been around for some time. We've also seen the advent of female rabbis in this country. What is the picture for women leading prayer in Britain in Muslim communities?
Well, I think my role isn't really to adjudicate or to examine that part of spirituality. I think where women want to make those choices.
Emma Barnett is asking us as to how many female imams are there in Britain. Zara goes on to answer that question and says, I don't actually know about the numbers as to how many numbers are there about female imams. Do you actually have any female imams? What do you want to do with female imams? You should have, the questions should have been, how many male imams are there? Because we haven't got many of them, There's a lot of female imams, and I'll tell you why. Imam in Arabic means a leader. We as males, it's very hard for people to distinguish whether we were Muslim or not, or to pinpoint if you're walking outside. But females, if you look at them from 5 miles away, you will know that that's a Islamic female.
And where, that these are all religious discussions.
Oh, no, of course. It was just, I thought, because the Muslim Council of Britain's played such an important role in getting the number of Muslims, for instance, added to the census. I mean, that was done at the turn of the century, so we actually knew how many Muslims there were. Do we have female imams?
I think what's really important for the Muslim Council of Britain and the work that we do is actually that it's not about defining, or going into these types of questions regarding spirituality, but actually looking at how we can benefit our communities, especially given the pandemic and given,
of course,
the role that everybody needs to be playing.
And we will get to the pandemic. It's just quite striking that you can't sort of answer that question. I recognise it's not a religious or spiritual role.
Exactly. I don't feel like that's within the parameters of my roles and responsibilities, especially as, the first elected female representative.
Carries on in asking and said, do you actually have a number? But she goes and says, this is not my role. My role is, I just got this job. My role is to be as the, Muslim Council of Britain or something like that she's the leader of. But she carries on going and asks how many female imams are there. So there's Emma Barnett for you, asking some unusual questions. Instead of congratulating her on this massive achievement that she has done, she's asking some weird questions. So for you to comprehend or visualize the stupidity of her questions, I'll give you this scenario. Imagine a female competing with 9 other men to get a job in the field of construction, and she succeeded and got the job as a project manager in one of the construction companies. Now, it's very difficult for a female to be getting a job in the field of construction. We all know it. The majority are males. There's labourers, there are bricklayers, there is, I don't know, you name it. There's a lot of different jobs that they do in the world of construction, but about 90% of them, or 95%, let's say, are males, because it's a physical job, and females naturally don't like it. It doesn't appeal to them. It's their nature, They're softer than males, so they like to do hair and beauty. They like to look good, or they like to do art, or they like to do, I don't know, let's say they like to just sit somewhere and observe something. This is what they like. Now, let's say exceptionally one of the females has achieved and beat all of the other males who were trying to be the project manager of this construction company, but she has become the project manager of the company. This question is like asking a project manager of a construction company whether there is any female labourers or whether there is any female bricklayers. Now, it doesn't make any sense. I mean, it's such a barbaric question. I mean, what do you expect of Emma Barnett? You know, we have to teach her that females naturally don't like to choose the role of the leader, you know, to be leading something, because this is not in their nature. They don't like it. They like to just, I don't know, hair and beauty, as I said, or do something else. Now, instead of congratulating her on such a big achievement, you go and ask whether there is any female labourers or female bricklayers. Emma Barney, you've lost the plot. You completely got it wrong. You need to be congratulating her and appreciate the job that she has managed to get. It's a very difficult job. It's a very challenging job, and it's not. From this video, I would like to advise all of the Islamic brothers here, that you guys should be the best of men to your females, to your wife, to your sister, to your mother, to all of them, especially those who are covering themselves. Because do you know how hard it is for a female to be covering themselves? It's not easy. Females love to show off, because even the ugliest of the female, they think that they look the best. just because they're female, they think they are the best. So for them to be covering themselves, it's not an easy job. As we know, a lot of these females, they love to do hair and beauty. They love to do makeup all day and whatnot. So those girls who are covering themselves, you should appreciate the work that they're doing. But anyway, enjoy the video. I hope I've shed some light on Emma Barnett's stupid question. Backward and weird, really. Share it as well. Get this video to Emma Barnett and tell her, listen, this is how stupid you are. You're expecting females to be going into the construction. They're saying, listen, I don't want to do bricklaying. My hands are soft. I don't want to be touching some hard brick to be there. Now, how many female bricklayers are there?